Nah,
and you
bro.
came outside like, how big was the motherfucker? Was it a little lizard?
It was like maybe this big. It was a little small thing, and she calls me. I'm sitting there like, I'm like, what? Like, we just got done like going shopping and shit like that. I'm like, what? So walk out there, and she got the dog. She fucking. Here's the thing. I walk out there. This motherfucker closes the door behind me and just leaves me out there with whatever I have to deal with. And I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong?
It's the devil.
There's a
lizard.
There's a 12-foot lizard out there.
It was this big. I'm sitting there like, all right, well, where's the broom? She points to.
I'm telling you.
Points to the storage closet back there. Points to it. I'm like,
nigga, I'm pretty sure it's even deadlier animal, a deadlier lizard in the storage cabinet. You probably opened it up.
I'm telling you, y'all gonna wake up one day and there's gonna be a lizard in your house. I mean, it happened to us a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you found it inside?
No, not in our house, but when she was with her sister, like, and she knocked that motherfucker off the door with a broom. Her sister, essence, she knocked that bitch off the door with a broom.
Catch him in the jar and just let him out.
Yo, listen,
that's what I wound up doing in the long
run. What was that Jurassic Park movie when the nigga opened the cabinet and the fucking like the lizard was in there? They threw the jacket,
wasn't it?
They threw the jacket on the nigga and closed it. That's how you gonna go. You gonna get a broom out of the closet. And then I go to notice the lizard, throw your jacket on it.
No, that's when that nigga spit. No, he spit. Remember the lizard spit in his face, right? Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yo, that was the best. Yo, that was such a good movie. Yo, the first one. God, that was a good movie. But no,
Samuel L. Jackson got his arm ripped off. Good movie.
Damn, did he? He died in there, didn't he?
Yeah.
I ate the fuck up. The whole car was shaking.
He died down in the electrical room when he went to go fix
Samuel L. Jackson. They didn't even show how he died.
She found his arm. His arm was there, but nobody.
Right.
They didn't even show how he died. That was like the ultimate insult to a black person dying early in the movie.
Right? The Raptors did it, right?
Nobody knows who did it.
Yeah.
Nobody.
The nigga
murder
just
mystery
died.
in Jurassic Park.
The nigga just died.
It could have been
Samuel L. Jackson. He's like, you know what?
Murder mystery.
Sam's like, you ain't gonna kill me off like you do every black man in the movie. Okay.
No, they didn't.
They was like, he could yell out motherfucker randomly.
No, but they was like, you know what? Don't show up to the set tomorrow. We're good. We got all the shots we need of you. It just killed this nigga off.
We got all the props we need for you. He looks over, it's just an arm.
That was before he was Samuel L. Jackson, though. That was before.
No.
You don't think so?
No, he was on Fresh before that. He was on hella shit before.
I think he's on the Kill a Mockingbird. Was he on To Kill a Mockingbird?
Bro,
no, that was.
He was Samuel L. Jackson probably after Pulp Fiction.
What came out first, Pulp Fiction or Jurassic Park?
Pulp Fiction.
I don't know what Pulp Fiction is, but he did.
Pulp Fiction came out in 94. So Jurassic Park came out in 95. So he was Samuel L. Jackson.
Google that? Did you Google that?
I just Googled this shit.
I don't believe you.
He used the Google machine.
Man,
I don't believe me either.
Y'all niggas don't never believe nothing.
I got IMDb up. I ain't even got to, you know what I mean?
Look, Pulp Fiction. What year? 1994, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
When did Jurassic Park come out?
I don't know how to spell Jurassic.
I want to say
Yo, Jurassic Park, the first one came out in 93. All right, so maybe he was before. It's like, who's that nigga that got killed at the beginning of the movie? And they just had his arm and they ain't show how he got killed.
Now I got to know if Samuel L. Jackson was Samuel L. Jackson before Jurassic Park. I gotta know now.
You know what I mean, though, when I say that, though, right? Like before he was revered.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Sammy.
Sammy.
What? Samuel. Who's this?
He got so much work. I done slid down the page 5 times, and I'm only in 2014.
Such an illustrious career. Like a very, very big career, dog. Like he has the career that people dream of. And he's still Nick Fury. Yo, I want y'all to know something. Nick Fury was white. They changed it so that Samuel L. Jackson can eventually play, modeled the comic book character, the new one, after Samuel L. Jackson, and then picked him to play him.
I forgot that Samuel L. Jackson was Eddie Murphy's uncle in Raw, the stand-up comedy in 1987. And
shit! He was like, "Hey,
at
Eddie,
the beginning when Eddie was doing his stand-up jokes as a kid, Samuel L. Jackson was the one laughing at him, like, check this one out. Listen, tell him the joke. That was Samuel L. Jackson in 87. And then
I feel like he should give up his secrets right now. He should definitely give up his secrets.
He was on Arsenio Hall in 93.
So you're saying Jurassic Park made him?
No, I said Pulp Fiction
made him.
After Pulp Fiction was when he was like, yo, that's Samuel L. Jackson. Like, that's him. He need to be in more movies. That's Samuel. Kev named Fresh.
Well, that's just like when y'all name fucking Jada Pinkett was an A-list celebrity. You fucking name a different world. You name a different world.
I was in love with her back then. I was in love with Jada Pinkett Smith when she did a different world.
You named a different world. Like Will Smith didn't have parents. You said she was bigger than him. Like Will Smith didn't have parents. Didn't understand.
No. We said that they were at most they weren't far from each other.
Oh, he was in Strictly Business too. Niggas don't know that movie.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He was the boss.
He was in Menace Society.
He was Wayman was his boss. He was the boss of what?
Menace Society. What was he
Menace
on?
to Society.
Menace to Society.
Who was he?
I don't know. But he was in Juice also. He was also in Juice. I remember him Juice. He was like, "You got the juice now." And he came up on the roof.
He's the guy that said you got the juice.
That wasn't Samuel L. Jackson that said that shit. You goofy motherfucker. That nigga looked more like Q-Tip than anybody. But it wasn't Q-Tip, but it wasn't Samuel L. Jackson. It was a kid that said that shit.
Yo, saying that Samuel L. Jackson got on an elevator to go up to the roof, not knowing what happened, to tell him, "You got the juice now," and then leave. It's crazy.
No,
Samuel L. Jackson, I'm contractually obligated to tell you that you have the juice now. And fucking
motherfucker. Motherfucker. You got the juice now, motherfucker.
Oh my god!
Kev, I ain't never been so appalled in my life.
Hey man,
he said Samuel L. Jackson was the dude that said,
it was a light skinned nigga that said
the elevator up.
Took the elevator up to tell him that. Only
to say one thing. You got the juice now. Nah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it was a light skinned dude. I didn't even know who he was. He just said, "You
listen."
Look, I'm watching it right now. I'm watching this shit right now.
I can't believe that he really, in his heart, he believed that. In his heart, he believed that Samuel L. Jackson was the man who said that.
Kev still think Clifton Powell is Eddie Murphy's brother. I'll never let that go because he told me that.
Don't let it go. Don't hold on that shit.
Shit. And I'm like, yo, ever since he told me that and I found out it wasn't true, I was like, yo, I got to question everything Kev said. Everything.
Oh, wait.
Because he believed
Samuel L. Jackson has been doing movies since 1972.
But he ain't been
72, 76, 77, 78.
That's a 20-year career before he was the man.
I mean, he started, yeah. I'm just saying
that's crazy. 20-year career before he was
he was on School Days.
Once again.
Oh, School Days was
School Days. He was on Coming to America.
He had the shotgun.
Yeah.
Get down, motherfucker.
I think around Do the Right Thing is when he started becoming Samuel L. Jackson.
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't know. He was happy-go-lucky Samuel L. Jackson in the beginning. But he's mother. No, because dog, when he became motherfucker Samuel L. Jackson. I seen this nigga. I was in New York. It was me, my mom,
you ain't seen Samuel.
I'm gonna tell you the fucking story. Is we all walking down the street. So as we're coming up, I tap my mom, and my brother said, "Yo, motherfucker." I said, "Yo, there's Samuel L. Jackson." I was like, "Yo, bro, say hi to him." He shook his head and said, "Mom, say hi to him." That motherfucker cussed me out. And I said to myself, and that nigga ain't cussing me out either. I just looked at this nigga and that nigga kept walking.
Y'all seen
Niggas
Samuel L.
was-
Jackson and was afraid he was gonna cuss y'all
Cuss y'all
out.
out.
Cause what the fuck you want, motherfucker? You see me walking?
You see me walking.
You see me walking? What you want? You want an autograph?
One left in front of the left, 1 foot in front of the other.
Get the fuck out my
I think he would be
face,
the nicest man.
bro.
I think he would be the nicest man.
Bro, I seen him. We
He's
all
70
said,
right now.
They were scared.
but we
that?
all, yeah, he's
He's in
70.
his 70s. Yes.
That's fucking me up, man.
That's crazy.
That's like the premise of what we talking about today, too, man.
No, we can get into it, but I was going to say that he probably would have told you that you was going to look like him one day.
Bro, nah, I was legit. We was all legit shook to say something to him because we all had the same thought process. We are gonna get cussed the fuck out by. Who wants to get cussed out by Samuel L. Jackson? I don't want to get cussed out by this dude. Like I was hesitant. Like,
Cam, yo, he didn't look at Cam. Look, he looked at Cam. You looking in the mirror, motherfucker.
I don't look like that nigga. I don't look like no Samuel L. Jackson.
I wish I could.
You can put it up there. Just say, share it to the day. Someone look like Samuel L. Jackson.
You do. I can't believe you just said that shit.
Y'all ain't shit, bro. Y'all ain't shit.
And yo, give your ass some glasses, give you a little salt and pepper beard.
Guess what? I'm gonna catch y'all motherfuckers out just like I was Samuel L. Jackson.
Motherfucker a lot, so you fit the criteria.
Yo, I was legit, but dog, for real, Dre, I was legit scared to even say one word to him because all of us thought the same. Yo, he cusses out, like getting cussed out by Samuel L. Jackson. I think that's a different level of getting cussed out. Like I'm just gonna let this man keep walking. But bro, he was
that'd be
not as a kid. Not as a kid.
I wasn't a kid. I was
Right.
how was I? I was probably like
you would have
20,
hated
21.
all the Avengers.
Yeah. But bro, he was walking. But here's the crazy thing. He's walking dolo. He ain't had the hat all the way pulled down. He had the hat so you could see his face, but he had he was walking his head down. It took us, we all tapped each other like, yo. At first I said like, yo, is that Samuel L. Jackson? Be like, yeah. Everybody like, yeah. I was like, yo, say what's up to him. My brother's like, I get cussed out by Samuel L. Jackson. Mom, say something to him. Cause y'all, Pulp Fiction's
just being niggas.
No, you look at some.
You see Mike Tyson and you be like, yo,
I
Mike Tyson,
shit
and you be like,
nigga.
yo, go say hi to Mike Tyson. I ain't
getting
getting punched in the face. I'm gonna say what's up to Mike Tyson.
I'm definitely gonna say, bro, he's a big part
up?
of our childhoods. Yes, I'm saying what's up to Mike Tyson, bro. And I'm leaving him alone promptly after that.
You know what? I was mad that I didn't say what's up to. When I was in Jamaica, I seen Ed Reed. And
you did tell me that.
Yeah, we look at it. I didn't realize how big this dude. This dude is my height, but just how big of football players. I'm like, yo, dudes get slapped by this guy.
One of the greatest safeties of all time, brother. One of the greatest.
Only reason I didn't. Yeah, it was. Only reason I say nothing to him was I'm like, I don't want him to get mobbed. I ain't want him to get mobbed in the joint. Look like he was on some chill shit.
He tackled me right here. I want that nigga tackling me. Hey, Kev, both of y'all.
Say hi. You be like, no, I'm tackling you.
Bobby Boucher. Let me get one of the Red Bulls, man.
Who's the biggest celebrity you guys ever ran into?
I think the biggest one. You remember we seen Ghostface? Remember we went
Ghostface.
He came through with the big eagle.
With the big eagle, bro. I remember that.
What he had the big eagle chain, or he had the big eagle bracelet?
He had the big eagle bracelet.
Damn.
He walked right past us.
Where was y'all at?
Let me tell you how fly the nigga was. I think Slick Rick was carrying his jewelry.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he was.
I believe Slick Rick was carrying his jewelry.
That's crazy. Where y'all see?
We was at a music convention in Atlantic City.
Oh shit. Man. No, you wait. No,
we spoke to the premiere.
No, that was the Dub car show.
Yeah, it was the Dub car show. Because remember, we chopped it up with Premier. We talked to DJ Premier. He was cool. DJ Premier was mad cool with some dude drawing. Awesome. But Premier was cool. But we seen Ghost, like we seen the eagle. It just You couldn't say nothing. You were just looking at this big ass. Yo, this eagle was like, this eagle was huge. I'm like, yo, how's he walking with that thing on?
That was before camera phones because we definitely would have. Well, we just didn't think to pull out our camera phones. It was we would have flicked it up. We'd have flicked it up everywhere.
Yeah, because
that was crazy.
I mean, if it was now, yeah, we definitely.
Because we got to see Busta Rhymes perform. Dog, Busta Rhymes killed that show.
Yo, I think Jim Jones performed Ballin', and I didn't know what the fuck that song was. Kev was singing it. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I knew because I was here. It was still in the mix shows.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was. Little did I know that would be the biggest song. I can't even say of Jim Jones' career because I really like his career now, by the way. Yeah. Oh, you must not be up on Jim Jones.
Jim is a funny motherfucker. I tell you that.
Jim, right now his career is doing better.
His last album was fire too.
And he can rap.
Fire.
Yes, and he can rap.
He can always rap. I don't want people sleep on him for
it. He rap way better now.
Way better.
He rap way better now.
Think about it, because back in the Diplomat days, we listened to Cam because Cam was a nigga. We fuck with Jewels because Jewels had that crazy style. We like that shit. But Jim Jones was at the bottom of our Diplomat list.
It really was.
Even under
but you know what? I felt that same. I felt that same, and that's because we didn't pay that much attention. I felt that same way about Freeway. I'm like, I didn't like Freeway style, and then I went back and re-listened to Freeway. I'm like, yo, Freeway can spit. Like, why was I sleeping on him when he first came out? And his name was Leslie.
He just had a lot.
And his name was Leslie. Shut the fuck up.
That is legit his name, dog.
It is.
Nah, a lot of people. See, that was a Philly thing though, bro. Because like, yes, it threw me off until I walked outside and heard everybody banging Freeway, Beans, and all of them. Then to me, it became regular, and you was like, yo, I love Freeway. So it might have been a Philly thing that made people be like, I don't even hear the voice no more, and he's still up there to me. You know what I'm saying? But we could talk about where we rank people another time because I could go in on that.
Nah, so that speaks what we're talking about, man. That's a subject we want to get to today, mortality. I was just thinking, man, like my daughter is about to be 20 in September. I just turned 39, going on 40. And talking to my mother yesterday,
damn,
my mother's like, I got 3 more years and I'll be 60.
Yeah. My mom's turning 60 this summer.
And I'm saying to myself, like, yo, our family.
Wait. Hold on. Let me stop you. And I don't want to stop you. When did your mom have you?
My mom had me when she was 18.
Okay.
Yeah, she was 18 when she had me. She was then she was a senior. She was a senior in high school, so she had to drop out of high school when she had me. So that's why it was so important for me to get my high school diploma for her.
You did.
And for my daughter now, she's trying to go get her. I pushed her to go to college, so she's gonna be first one. But saying all that, I just had to say, like, yo, people. I
really wish you could do applause for that, but I'm not going to force you to do that.
Nah, I ain't gonna do no applause for that. It's my daughter; she's doing big things. I don't know what the applause button is either to touch it, but but my it's facts. I'm not look
a lot of bugs. That is not what we're looking for.
That nigga that knocked his light out. See? Guess what? I didn't hit the applause button.
That was very funny.
Push one button, break shit across the country.
Yo, but I was saying to myself, man, I'm like, yo, man, my family is getting closer to the end than they are at the beginning. Like, I lost my grandfather. I was saying, like, to myself, in like 10 more years, which is not a long time. 10 years go by quick. But in 10 more years, I'll be 1 year away from 50. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mom will be going on, you know what I mean, almost what? She 56 now, 10 more, well, she's 57. She'd be 67, almost 70 years old. It just got me thinking, like, you know, and with recent, you know, my barber who cut my hair when I had hair, he just passed away. Curb.
Rest in peace, Kirby.
Curb was born 19. Curb was only a few years older than me. 2 more people. Some other dude I knew, I ain't know him, but I just knew him from around the way. He passed away, and then some girl, she was murdered. That was like a year or 2 in the high school, and then for me, I'm saying to myself, like, people was checking out of here, man, at an alarming rate. And I'm saying to myself, like, I didn't realize how old my mom is and how old I'm getting, how old my kids is getting. And I'm like, yo, I got to spend more time with these people because I don't know how much more time I got left with them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
know, I'm with you. The thing is, this is a scary time, and I don't like to speak on it, but this is a scary time when you start thinking about family members. You know, my on my father's side, I'm gonna mess up this number, and I know I will. They got to be at least 15 kids, like that my grandma and my grandpop had, and my dad is the youngest, right? And my dad's going to be 61 this year. 62, 62, 60,
Damn.
61. Because I did go to his I went to his 60th birthday party last year. So he's going to be about 61, I believe. Don't kill me, Dad. So, and he's the youngest out of like 15 kids. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of them are up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the ones that I'm closest to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna name them, but they, you know what I mean? The ones that I love very deeply that was there with me as I was growing up. People getting up there now, man, and it's scary. You don't want to start going to certain people's funerals where it's like, I don't know what to do after this. You get what I'm saying? Without saying it. So not to be sad. Don't get sad. Think about it. Talk about it. What the fuck?
I'm talking about it. And another
if one of y'all break down in the tears this episode, I'm quitting.
Real quick, I want to get a shout out to a friend of the show, a friend of mine, Joe Coleman. He recently lost his pops, man.
Yeah.
So
what?
Peace and blessings. Yeah, prayers to you. Yeah. So
our condolences.
Our condolences from the podcast. But that's what I'm getting at.
Wow.
I don't know what I would do. Like I just start thinking about this shit. I probably lose my shit if I lost my mother and my father. I probably won't be shit. I don't know how long it would take, especially my mother. So how close I am. That's why I say I try to call her and I got to get over there more often. I'm like, I just cut her grass a few days ago. I'm like, Mom, why are you cutting the grass for? You know what I'm saying? Cut my grass at the house. I said, I'll be over there. I said, I'll be over there, boom, tomorrow to cut your grass after I get off of work. Like, you shouldn't be doing that shit. But this is the reality that's starting to set in with me. Like, I'm just thinking about this shit. Like, my parents is about to be 60. I lost my grandfather. I think he was 73. I'm like, so I'm saying to myself, 13 years. I'm just saying just a rough estimate. 13, 14 years. That's not a long time, dog. That's like, just think about it. You know what I mean? It seemed like yesterday all of us was in our 20s and I had my daughter Kiera in the back seat with us banging D-Block CDs and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now she's about to be 20.
Now she out there and running streets like we was.
Yeah, fuck me up. She made me mad yesterday. Gonna come to the went to Lang City. She gonna come with this fucking bikini on.
She's about to be 20, bro. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
You can't even catch her.
Yeah, you can't.
If she runs, you can't catch her.
Probably drive better than you now.
I can't.
She don't live here.
I couldn't say nothing. I just said all I told her is like, look, that ain't the appropriate bikini to have on when your family's here and your father's here. Don't wear nothing just please don't wear nothing like that around me. If you're out doing your own thing and you at a party, I don't know about it, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to come to a party with me last weekend. We had a party. She's like, Dad, can I come? I'm like, I had to call somebody up like, yo, man, she can't come. She can't come.
Damn, you shut it down.
I'm not fighting, dog, but
he making calls. So let me tell you something. Kev making calls. I'm just saying, bro, you was doing the same thing going to your mom's shit. I remember this shit in our 20s, going to your mom's stuff, and your mom never hated on you.
I'm a boy.
Never hated on you. She actually put you on to her friends. Okay, look at what your mom did for you and what you doing for your kids.
You think I'm gonna put my daughter onto my friends?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Yeah, but that was implied though.
You got me.
I didn't mean that.
That was a bad example.
Look, I didn't mean that. What I'm saying is this. I'm saying that when it comes to that, at least you can keep an eye on her while you're there, stuff like that. As far as the bikini stuff goes, bro, kids wear what they wear, and you know that everybody that's there is going. If somebody ever get out of pocket, they're probably going to die that day.
It was all her uncles and her cousins.
Exactly.
We all had the same reaction. Yo, put some fucking clothes on.
Never mind then.
You get what I'm saying? Her whole ass is hanging. Whole ass is hanging out.
And wait, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
What kind of
See now,
like a thong bikini?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, I thought you overreacted. I'm sorry, and I apologize.
Doug,
I
reacted appropriately. I said, "Yo, that's something you wear when I don't want to be around."
I shouldn't doubt your fatherhood. My bad.
I'm not gonna snap when she's 20 years old. She's almost 20. Like what? Yeah. Like y'all, it's facts. What can I say? Like I have to look at that shit like that. I'm like, yo, it just fucking me up, man. How old? And I'm talking to my uncle yesterday. He's like, yeah, I'm being 4 more years. I'm gonna be 60. Your other uncle, he's 60. He already 61. I'm like, God damn. It was like, it's really a scary time because, like I said, when I like all my grandmother's sisters, there's only 2 of them remaining. Mm-hmm. I think it was how many was it? It was it might have been 6 or 7 of them. Only 2 of them are still alive. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's setting in when we right now is like all that shit. Like I got 2 cousins that are my cousins that are my peer group, my age group. Both of them are grandparents. And it ain't like their kids had kids young and they became grandparents. It's like, no, their kids is over the age that they have kids and they're grandparents.
Yep. That's a part of this. Let me ask you a question. And I forgot while I was trying to ask you this question. I forgot exactly what I was going to ask. So I'm going to pass it back to you. Because I completely forgot. Wow, it was going to be good too. I was going to say, as far as your kids, like, how much do y'all think health, like the way y'all treat your body, the things that you do, like as far as like staying up on, certain health things, do you think that matters, or should you just live life to the fullest when it comes to mortality, like what we talking about right now? Do you think you should just be like, man, I'm gonna just live life the way I want, go crazy, eat what I want, do what I want, or say, yo, I'm getting up there, got to do more frequent visits to the doctors, got to change my diet, you know what I'm saying? Like, got to maybe do a little bit more so I can stick around for my kids. What do y'all think about that? I'm not saying you should do either one. I'm just asking y'all what y'all think.
I guess it depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just to reflect on myself, me and my fiance are just talking recently, like us getting on diets and stuff, just working on our health just so we could feel better in general at a mid age. I wouldn't even say a young age, but my dad tries to say this is a young age. I'd be like, nah, bro, not no more. But
not my bad.
Not no more. Yeah. But I really think it depends on the person, because it depends on what the person is actually living for. You know what I mean? Some people just living for themselves, so their happiness is doing whatever they please, whether it's food, whether it's their gym junkies, whether it's, you know what I mean, just anything, cars, whatever the case may be. If they love it, that's just what they gonna do, because that's what they want to do with their life. And some people got kids and they want to live for their children, you know what I mean? So they're gonna make sure they try to be there as long as possible and give to them. It really depends on the person in particular. Me, I kind of want to see my kids grow up and want to see them accomplish their goals, and that's really what I want to see. I mean, I want to see the world my damn self, but as I get older, I want to see what my kids do, because I know what I did, so I just want to be able to do what my parents did and what their parents did. You know what I'm saying? And just be there to be like more, to give them support morally, physically, financially, to watch them grow, to watch their trials and tribulations, and be able to just sit back and chill after a certain point in time. But like, yo, I did my time on this earth. I could just relax and help my kids and just live my day how I want to live until that point. But I mean, I want to be able to get to that point of watching my kids be adults and making their own choices and having to see them go through their trials and tribulations and shit like that.
Okay. What about you, Samuel?
What I'm saying, man, at this age, because I got younger kids, I gotta be I should be mindful of my health because I've been looking at my shit. Like I got like I'm suffering right now from like high blood pressure, and I got to take that medicine and shit, and I hate taking it. And it's a conscious effort. I want to be here as long as I can for them until I know they're good. You know what I'm saying? Like my youngest son, you know what I'm saying? When he got diagnosed with autism, I'm like, I gotta get my shit right so I can be here long enough for him and also put him in a good position that he can be able to take care of himself. Because I think sometimes as parents, I see parents all the time with kids as they get older, they just live in there just so they can be there for their kids. Like they're way past where they should have, you know what I mean? Their health is starting to clunk out and they're past the age where they should give up. But they're just sticking around because they're trying to make sure their kids is good. Well, they probably like, you know what, I'll live my life. I just want to just move on. I'm tired. You know, they're tired, their body's tired and it's weary, but they're just here for their kids, man. So I just want to get my health right to stay around long enough to get them in good position. And when it's ready for me to cross over, I want to be able to cross over in peace, man.
That's one thing I'm not really afraid about death in itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of having to die or, you know, I'm kind of curious about what the fuck happens afterwards, to be honest with you. I mean, I do believe in spirituality. I believe that when we die, our spirit just doesn't vanish. You know what I mean? Something happens to this energy. We're all made up of energy.
And
so I
energy
believe
can either be created or destroyed. I love
exactly.
that.
So,
yep.
And I believe in that wholeheartedly. But
Right.
I think I would be more scared of the way that I would die. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different ways to die. More than likely, it's not going to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll
what
probably
I'm
go
going to ask after this.
You know what I mean? It's not like you don't hear as much people just passing in their sleep just gracefully. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, okay. Well, they transition. I mean, nobody wants to see a loved one pass, but if they pass, there's no pain involved. They went in their sleep. You're like, well, at least they went in a way that there's comfortable. You know what I mean? Right. But that's not often, at least for us, around us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, not
especially with health, between health and just dealing with people in general and all the crazy violence. Shit that goes on, and just shit in general. That's not what we see. That's our normal basis. You know what I mean? So I would be more scared about how I would go and not me going in general. You know what I mean?
So we don't want to talk about our biggest fears of the way I can tell you mine. Probably the one that why I don't like to be in cramped spaces either. The one, and I don't even want to say it on here, but being trapped or buried alive, dog, that shit gets my heart beating so fast. It's the scariest thing I've ever thought about. The scariest thing, bro. So scary.
How would you be trapped in an elevator?
I don't know. Elevator.
No, just like an elevator.
Just trapped. You just saying just
trapped or buried alive. Yeah. Like you ever see? You remember Kill Bill 2? You remember Kill Bill 2? Yeah. When she has to do the jump with her hand. That shit gives me the creeps because it's like you can't do that. I'll be in that bitch for 3 days trying to do that. Right? Let's say you do get through and you start that dirt go on top of you. You can't move that dirt neither. It's over, and you just have to sit there and wait for it.
Talking about dying slow then.
You have to wait for it. Yes, that. You have to wait for it. COVID, when that was going on, like the Fred the Godson thing, like the K Slade thing, that shit fucks me up because you literally like, yo, I'm here for this. I'm here for all of it. I can't breathe and I got to sit there and do this shit until I die.
Do y'all COVID research, by the way. But yeah, I got scared, bro. I was scared to die I'm scared to die in my sleep. I thought when I had contracted COVID, dog, I thought I was going. I thought one night I was scared to go to sleep. I'm like, yo, I go to sleep. I don't think I'm going to wake back up. And it took me, nigga, this was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm still like fighting my sleep. Like I can't go to sleep. Like I got to lay away so I can be alive. I'm just scared to be like, I wake up and I'm in heaven. I'm like, yo, what happened? And you know what I mean? I passed away in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to say goodbye to nobody or whatever, or nobody had their chance to say goodbye to me. I think that's a scary way That's a scary thought process for me.
I think for me, probably being burned alive.
Stop smoking
That
weed.
probably would be the worst thing that you could possibly do, because now you're just sitting and you're cooking until you die.
Screaming.
You know what I'm saying? Screaming. Intense pain for sure. Yeah. And then until you pass out, and you're not even dead when you first pass out. You know what I mean? Like now you're cooking and alive until you actually die. And then if by the grace of God you do survive.
Oh no.
Do you want to be here?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Now you're dealing with a whole different type of problems. You know what I mean? It's just, I think that for me is probably the scariest. I think if I was buried alive, I'd figure the fuck a way to get the fuck out of there. I'm not just gonna be stuck in no damn coffin. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it the fuck out. I'm gonna break something. I don't care if it's something of mine to get out. I'm gonna get out. Once you break the coffin, bro, you can dig your way out. That's for sure.
I think
just getting out of the coffin. Just getting out the coffin with packed dirt is the hard part.
You're right, but then you have to worry about your air supply.
That's true. That's
all.
Panicking would be the worst part for that.
Yeah, it's like being underwater.
But I mean,
drowning.
You ever do something dumb and something next to you caught on fire, and you had to put it out real quick, like any type of clothing, or you ever have some? I know Kev. I seen a dude catch on fire. I seen Kev. I know Kev probably had somebody light his socks on fire. And remember when the fur balls used to roof over your socks?
I did that Kareem did that to me.
Yeah, I know.
Kareem lit my socks on fire.
To do shit like that. When you have too much of the little ballies on your socks, you could light them and they'll fucking flame up real quick. Roof.
Yeah, my shit caught on fire.
The feeling of anything catching on fire next to you, you immediately start smacking shit. You know what I'm saying? But what if you can't? You smack the fire. That's the first thing you do. If something catches on fire, you'll try to pat it out. You know what I mean? You'll pat it out first, then you'll look for water if it's really big or something. You know what I mean? Or if you're dumb, you'll try to put water on it. But
I'm dumb. I've done that. I'll give you the story after you get done.
Yeah. But you go. That's the first thing you do is panic. When something's on fire, you just panic. Who? This nigga tweaking.
Listen, I'm sorry. Mid-episode, did you just fart? Yeah, right. I am appalled.
I heard the seat. It must have been the seat.
You know what's nasty? You probably did it and then tried to, and before you smelled it, tried to throw you up.
There's no smell. There's no smell. I heard the sound, and I'm just looking at him like, you ain't see me look at him crazy. Like,
I thought you was feeling the story. I really felt like it. I felt like it was like, yo, I was set on fire. Nah, in fifth grade, me and this idiot that I was friends with. Today he just wanted to set fires, and we was like cutting class almost, and we found our way like we had to go to the bathroom, so he was like, all right, snuck out of the fire towers where everybody would be at. This is in Logan. So we stuck out of the fire towers where we was just doing nothing, went to the bathroom. This nigga just playing with matches, stows that shit. You know what's in bathrooms in the 90s, what's in those metal trash cans? All paper towels.
Paper towel. All
paper towels. Idiot throws it in there. Paper towel. Fucking trash can go up. This shit is on fire. Like we sitting there panicking, like running around trying to figure out what to do to get this fire out. I try to pick it up. The shit hot. I let it go. Then what do you think we did after that?
Ran the water from this, trying to put cups of water in their hand underneath the sink.
You better not.
Worse.
Toilet.
Gotta pee on the fire. Gotta try to get it out. We can't just get the water over there. We gotta pee on the fire now.
So y'all was sword fighting in front of a fucking can on fire?
All I know is try to pee on it. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. And I forget how we actually got it out. But let me tell you that I believe the fire alarm started going off. Like, this was a big thing, bro. They brought us into the office. You know I ain't motherfucking snitch, nigga. You know I ain't snitch. I got my ass whipped. And I still, to the end, never said, nah, we set that fire. I ain't say shit. I ain't say nothing. Even though it was that dumbass motherfucker playing with matches. Dumbass. But yes, it's a scary thing. Very scary.
Yo, here go another scary thing, man. I know this is like nobody wants to think of. We hope they live a long life, but like, how scared are y'all now because our parents are so old that you get that phone call? Like, how terrified are y'all now? Like, I get nervous every day. I'm gonna get a fucking phone call
every day.
Well, I got my grandmother is
smoke weed.
Nah, my grandmother is still alive. My grandmother's 70-something years old. I'm just scared. I get scared. I don't want that phone call. My dad just called me now, left a voicemail, and I gotta call him back. So I don't ever want to get that dumbass call. Because I got that call many times.
It's something that you think about. It's something I think about. But you try not to focus on it. You try not to like carry that with you. Like, if anything, I'm more scared about this, and not even scared, but this is the part that makes me nervous. If you call me, if the right person called me too early or too late, that's when I know something's wrong. Throughout the day, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, all right, what's up? Hey, what's going on? If you get that 5 o'clock in the morning call, somebody died. Usually, somebody died or somebody's in jail. White people probably don't understand that, but that's usually what it is. Somebody died or somebody's in jail. And if it's too late, if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, even 12 o'clock at night, if my phone is ringing, somebody's dead or somebody's in jail. So that's kind of what gets me a little bit, but not throughout the day. I kind of don't want to think about that, but yeah, it pops in your head here and there.
I ain't say necessarily like think about. I don't think about it on a reg, but I've just been like, ever since I accept your answer. No, I accept it. I understand what you're saying because that phone call, any phone call at that time of day is crazy. It's just that I guess because I'm a man, and I'm just gonna speak on the man. As a man, you really start to see you don't got that's that wash machine. You don't got much time.
I was going crazy.
Like men, nah.
I just keep hearing this beeping, but I'm like, nigga, is nobody hearing this but me? You're not even alerting it.
Nah, I alerted. I ain't paying no attention. But let me get back to my point. As a man, I think most men have this feeling like after a certain age, after you get over your 40s and 50s, like, yo, we check out for the most easiest of things. Check out of heart attack, check out from stress, whatever. Like the amount of pounding our body takes, man, because sometimes typically the work we do and the amount of stress that we deal with, because unlike women, whatever they get mad. Unlike women, women tend to let they shit out and able to get the stress they got off their chest. They got somebody they can talk to. As far as men, it's just like we just bottle that shit up. Like, who gonna listen? Even if I talk to her, it's gonna start some stupid ass argument like that I don't really feel like getting into right now. I don't feel like getting no dumbass argument because something's bugging me. So now I just gotta bottle this shit up and walk around it. That shit right there kills a lot of men, man. Kills them young. It's crazy. Yeah. Like I said, my barber was on. He was born in 1970, dog. Get what I'm saying? That's young. I'm seeing people now. I'm like, yo, how old was your pops when your pops passed? Oh, he's 54. I mean, he just turned 60.
Very young.
60, 65. I'm like, damn, like, and I'm saying to myself, like, yo, these motherfuckers is checking out. Like, damn, you telling me legit, I probably only, if I keep this pace I'm going to stress and not take care of my body right, I got like 10, 11 more good fucking years.
Yes.
That's all I got left. 11 years is not, 11 years ain't been almost 40 years. You get what I'm saying? I have 40 years of living.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, do I got another 40 left? Like, it should seem more guaranteed in the beginning than it does right now. My life, you know what I'm saying? That shit was
that. I feel that.
My shit was more guaranteed now. My shit ain't guaranteed.
It was
right
more
now.
promising when you were young.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like when you were younger, you felt like you had all the time in the world.
I don't,
and that was only 10 years ago. 10 years ago, you felt like you had all the time in the world. 10 years later, you feel like, damn, man.
I don't. That's what my mind.
All that time.
This is where my mind is at right now. It's like I'm seeing dudes that I went to school, that I known, that I came across. I'm their age now. You know what I mean? When I met these dudes, I was in my 20s. Some of these dudes gone. Now I'm their age now. You telling me, damn, I only probably got another 15, 16. I didn't got much time left. like I said, I'm closer to the fucking end, and that shit's starting to set in. It's like, what kind of impression do I leave?
Yeah, life is starting to set in. Real life. Like we've been going through life, but real life is starting to actually cement itself into your brain. Like I can remember stuff that my dad used to tell me when I was younger, and I didn't even really think twice about it until I got older. Like he used to tell me, like, yo, you gonna have friends when you growing up. He was like, you gonna know a lot of people. I knew a lot of people. I had a lot of friends. And guess what? I got distant from a lot of people, not because I wanted to be distant from them, but we just grew apart. He was like, I got friends that passed early. There was people I was close to that are gone now that I loved. They gone. And that's life. And you got to decide if you going to want to be here for it or if you not. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like hearing something like that, then of course I'm not even going to take heed to it because I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I'm living what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like I'm on my own terms right then. But being a different man now than I was then, being more responsible and having responsibilities and duties as a father and, you know, future husband and shit like that, that is actually what my life is right now.
Let me ask you a question.
Actually what my life is, exactly what he said to the T is exactly what my life is right now. And he could have been my age
when he told
you
a
little bit older than me saying this, because my dad's only like 20 years older than me, probably 26 years older than me to be exact. But that's nothing. That's nothing in time.
Nah, it's not.
You know what I mean? He could have been telling me that at the same age or around the same age. And me not taking heed to that is just me being young and just thinking that I'm living life when I ain't no shit. You know what I'm saying? And being the person I am now, if I'd have knew the nigga then, bruh, there's a whole different mentality I got to show you. You know what I mean? Like, than what you doing right now. A whole different mentality. So
I think y'all, you know what I mean, y'all biological fathers. Y'all have like y'all are fathers. And even listening to what y'all just said, I feel like a father's job, one of the jobs, is to plant seeds, right? And it sounds silly when you say it out loud, like, oh, plant seeds. What you about to say? What? But you plant the seed in the beginning, but even all the ideas that was planted inside of you, they don't come out right away. What do we talk about all the time when we get together? What our grandfathers taught us, what our fathers taught us, even our mothers. But it's more to me within the men. You plant seeds within these kids. They don't know what you're talking about at first because they didn't go through it yet. You know what I'm saying? But then as time goes on and you say, yo, like, I wish I knew this when I was younger. I wish I listened when I was younger. Well, the seed had to grow and you had to go through some things in order for you to understand what they were talking about. So I do think like that's part of mortality too, is to plant your seeds in your children or in anybody you can, and then for that to grow, for the idea to grow, and for them to do the same thing with their kids. As corny as that might sound, I do think that's a big part of that about being a father or being a man.
It's not. It's not corny, man. It's facts. 100%
it's legit facts. Shit. Right there.
It's facts. I live my whole life with my kids trying to guide them away from the bullshit. I tell my sons all the time, I got a bunch of baby moms and shit. I know I'm gonna make a joke out of it, but it's all jokes aside. I tell them all the time, don't be having kids with all these random people. Tell my sons that I said, you got to be better than me. You ready to have a kid, man? Settle down. Make sure that's the person you want to be with, man. I said that shit's whack having to be a weekend warrior father. I was like, it's stuff I miss with y'all. I missed out on y'all that I can never get back. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm about to get married, but I'm about to get married to the mother of my two kids. My daughter, my newborn daughter is the only one that got this, who I'm praying that only one that got to see me besides Kiera, got to see me every day, but lives, but her, she has a 2-parent home. But I get to see all this fucking maturation. So it is my job as a father to tell them, I don't want them to do the same dumb shit I did, man. I don't got much time here. I don't got that much time here left with them before I could say, yo, y'all are men. You know what I'm saying? Because you get it, man. When my son's getting to their 30 and my kids getting their 30s, man, I'm gonna be this old this old dude is not gonna be able to do or move around like y'all once seen me moving around. Like, it's funny now. Like, I used to laugh. I used to talk shit about my dad when I was in my 20s when he went to play ball with us. I'm like, yo, what you tired for? Like, why you hurt? Like, what's wrong? Your back hurt. Like, come on, we got a whole nother game to run.
And 10 years later.
Yeah, 10 years later, that's me.
10 years
not
later.
20.
That's
10 years later.
20, about 20 years later, because I'm almost 40, so I'm 21. That's 21. I'm 39 now. So what's that? 18 years later? Yeah, 18 years later.
Whatever you want.
Playing ball 10 years ago?
Whatever you want, sport. Whatever you say, sport.
But yeah, I struggle today. I'm like, I had something fell underneath the bed. And I had to go down and get it. I did not. I'm like, I don't want to get on this floor because I know how hard it's going to be for me to get up off this damn floor. Where this was a routine thing as a kid.
I've dropped food on the floor
and love it,
and look down and be ready to. I'll be like, yo, Ghost.
But
yo, Ghost.
He'll
come and clean it right up.
But you get what I'm saying? Is like, yo, how did my body
just hurt?
How did my body change that much? Like they calling me, my cousin, and me, like, oh, we gotta take a picture. My one knee is shot. My one knee, my doctor already told me it's bone on bone. I don't have nothing in this knee no more. That's from doing all jumping up and down off them courts, dunking, jumping off stuff, banging my knee, stuff, kickboxing. This knee is destroyed. Okay. So I get up. They like, yo, take this picture with me. Every time I get up, I'm holding my knee. Dunking. Whatever. I'm holding my knee to get up. I'm holding it to put the pressure on to get my knee up. I just tore my ankle up. I tore my ankle up recently.
Right.
Like the same injury I just had, I did that same injury when I was 19 and literally bounced back in a couple of weeks and was like nothing happened.
Yes.
Same injury.
Was real.
Wait, no, yours was a break. Yours was a
no, it wasn't a break. It was I tore the ligaments in my that's
a whole nother thing. Yeah.
But I did that same thing. I did that same thing on a job site when I had the cast on the boot on that one time.
I believe so.
Yeah, 2 weeks. What it wasn't even a month. I was out that boot and walking and playing ball again. This same thing took me down for 3 months, almost 4 months. I couldn't go back over 4 months. That's where I'm at in my head right now. It's like, yo, my body, I see it starting to break down. These parts in my body are getting worn out. It's like, yo,
dog, I woke up. I don't know what I did to my back, but I woke up one morning and was like, I can't get up. Nigga, I cannot sit the fuck up. And now a month later, I'm on short-term disability. Nigga, because my back is done, son. I don't know what's going on with that, John. But I'm out for 3 months because my decided, you know what you used to do on a normal, that ain't working for us no more. We done with this.
Your body taps you like, yo.
That's it. That's it. Somebody quit and walked out. Somebody back there quit, walked out. They quit. Like, you know what? I told y'all, fuck y'all. I told y'all that this was going. The next time, that's it. I'm done.
The next time he wakes up, I'm out of here.
I told him no more.
The back dude, the back guy quit.
Now, yeah, right. Like, I don't know what the hell going on. So now I got to go to the orthopedic and I got to get more x-rays, and then I got to do all these doctor's visits, and you know what I mean, mess with your finances.
You would have ignored that. No, I'm saying, like, when you was 20 and your back a little cricky, it's like, oh, my shit gonna be good in a couple of days. But like in your late 30s, in the 40s, it's different.
I'd have somebody step on my back real quick.
On my back, yeah.
Crack. All right, I'm gonna take some Tylenol. I'm gonna lay down for a little bit, and then the next day, Kev called me like, "Yo, we going to the course today?
We out.
Yeah, we out there.
Yep.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Kev was with me when I first had my sciatic pain.
Yeah,
you don't remember though.
Oh, I remember when we was at the Six Flags and you just had a regular toothache. You was like, "No, we got to go home now." I said,
was out.
We were going. I was like, this is real. He was like, yeah, we can't stay here no more. We got to go. Yeah. I'm like,
I went to the dentist.
Immediately.
I went to the dentist when I got home.
Yeah, that's how early we got home so early that the dentist was still open.
I still had
a whole day ahead of me. I was like, damn.
No, we had mad rides that day. Yo, speaking of our mortality, That's why I'll never go to Six Flags again. I was watching some other show where, I was watching Modern Family, and because I thought it was just me, because I remember when we used to go to Six Flags, I used to get on all the rides, literally every ride, and enjoy it. Now when I go, I get sick on rides, and I just thought like maybe that's just I go on bad days or something like that. But apparently, as you get older, there's more fluid buildup in your I guess in your inner ear, and that could also be a thing. It doesn't affect everybody. Like Kev, I think you're probably good, but I actually don't even want to get on rides no more. Like I don't care about them because I'm like, I don't want to be sick.
Don't want to go through the pain,
bro.
Yeah, I don't want to be sick all day because it ruins your day. It's a lot of walking.
Bro, funny thing you say something about that, but this is almost similar to that. Like I go to the beach. I go to the beach all summer long. I used to be ecstatic to go be in there and jump in the water. Now I'm the dude that just want to sit on. I don't want to mess with that water. I just want to put my ankles in there. I just want to sit there.
At least not Atlantic City.
Yeah.
At least not Atlantic City.
Well, I just want to sit on the beach.
If we're in foreign waters, we taking that dive. But
yeah, but even in the foreign waters, it's like I just want to get in this water and relax.
You know why? When you get in the water in Atlantic City,
we're so old.
It is a battle. And when you were younger, you was fit for that battle.
Yeah.
The waves hitting you and pulling you and you fighting back. It was fun. But when you get old, you start to realize, nigga, I am losing. Nigga, wait a minute.
Then I got to drive home.
This beach is getting further away. Well, I got to get. And then when you get back, you're done for the day.
Yes.
One good swim in the Atlantic City Ocean as a grown man at our age, looking like us.
Feels good.
I'm
talking about the rest.
Oh, the rest feels great.
Oh, the rest. Good. The drive home is the worst because that's all you want to do is get home so you can rest.
Yeah,
but you're resting as you're driving. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous.
That's when you just hand your girl the wheel and just go to sleep.
Yo,
in the driver's seat.
My kids be like, Dad, get in the water and play. I was like, yo, I'll be saying to myself, y'all only got like 10 minutes. Y'all got 10 minutes with me in this water playing with y'all.
That's why I nap you don't notice I always nap when we go to the beach.
I do too. I go
get
back
in the water early with the kids. They get the fresh energy. I come back, I'm smoking. They cooking the whole damn time. So I'm eating. I get my nice nap because Kev and them like to get us out to the beach by 9 a.m. so nobody's there yet. So by 12 o'clock, I'm asleep. This is a fact. I've already eaten. I've already smoked. There's definitely alcohol there. I'm probably somewhat intoxicated. So they got the first bit of good energy out of me. Now I get the second wave. Boom. It's around lunchtime when I'm waking up. They eat and they want to go back in the water. Yeah, come on. Let's take that second. And then when we come back, I got enough time to take one more nap for the drive. Is that some dad shit or no?
It's definitely some dad shit. How long y'all usually stay?
We get to the sun drop.
Nigga.
It's both of us. He be with me to the sun drop.
To the sun drop.
Are you telling me that you go from 9 o'clock in the morning?
We get there 11.
Sun drops?
We'll leave we'll meet at his crib about
like 9, 11.
And then we'll get out by like 9:30, 10, and then we there by like 10:30.
Yeah, and sun drops like almost 8:30. But you gotta understand what I'm saying, Dre. No, because you got a comfortable chair. The kids is watched. You got this cool sea breeze. I go to sleep. I do the same thing he do. I'll knock out right there. Let the breeze. And
under an umbrella, right?
Underneath my umbrella or a tent.
Coolers next to us.
You will burn.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. We are covered from the sun. You got this cool breeze. I ain't wasting my air conditioner at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting out there.
This dude is the dad of all dads.
But I'm saying I'm getting some good fresh air in my lungs. I'm breathing some good air. Well, whatever good as the Atlantic City air is, but I'm breathing some good air and I'm chilling. Like, my kids, like this to me, because I'm a dad, I'm like, yo, once I leave here and get them home, they will not wake up until about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Yes. That I give you. They will definitely be done.
For the fact that I am not bothered tonight.
Done.
I'm gonna feed them. I'm gonna make sure they good. Oh, you stuffed? Yeah, come on, let's get you home. Nice little warm shower, get you right in the bed. Yeah, I know you're tired. They knocked out. Now I can just
now I can relax. Like that's
nobody's saying nothing to me. Even my wife is asleep. You know what I mean? After a beach day, even my wife is asleep. The house is quiet. The dogs is asleep. It's just me and the television. And I'm probably the next on the list.
Next on the list. I went from, that's what I'm saying, man. But that's the what?
I realize us as men though, like when you do get older, you start giving people time limits. You start giving kids time limits. Meaning, I like y'all with the beach. Like I do the same thing, but with a bunch of other shit. Come play hide and go seek with us, Uncle. I'm the uncle. So Uncle Dre, come do this. Come play tag. You got about 5 minutes of me, okay? So I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes, or I'm gonna play one round. And they think you being like your girl, your wife think you being mean. It's like, nah, nigga, that's all I have. That's all I got. I can't do this for longer than that, or I will tear something and then you won't get anything done for today. You want that damn cabinet put together? Then give me one round.
At the beach, imagine you got to carry all this shit by yourself.
Yeah, you got. Bro, I take my kids to the park. They be like, "Yo, Dad, play tag with us." I'm like, I remember playing tag because my daughter, I had her when I was 19. So when she got 2 or 3, I remember playing tag.
You might want to rewind that age a little bit.
Huh?
You might want to rewind that age a little bit when you had her.
Well, I had Kiara when I was 19. Kiara was born when I was 19.
She was born. Okay, got you.
Born when I was 19. So by the time she was 5 years old, I was 24 years old.
I told him when he tried to have her. I told him.
Yeah. So when I was 24, I can run. I'll go to the park with her, run all day. We jump in, doing all this. My kids now, like, Dad, play tag with me. I'm only jumping from something so high so I don't twist, break, or tear something apart.
Kiara,
and then I'm done.
Kiara just got to tell him the stories of when you used to play tag. That's what's going to happen. Here, tell him a story again while I go here and ice my knees.
Jazzy wants to play. Why don't you go there and tell
go
the story
play?
About
I go tell the bigger kids, yo, go play tag with them. Like they be looking at me, Dad. I'm like, yo, I'll push y'all on the swings. But let my old ass sit here. I just brought y'all out here so I can have a peace of mind.
So y'all can ask me to play.
I put y'all so I can sub y'all in.
Oh man, but that's
the life of a man, bro. We're not middle aged, but that's the life of an older man now, like a 40-year-old, close to a 40-year-old.
We are middle aged.
But what I just say,
I'm middle aged.
What I just say?
What?
We not middle aged, bro.
Okay, middle means it's half.
Oh, fuck, here this nigga go.
I don't give a fuck.
I ain't asked for your definition, dog.
I'm gonna give you my fucking definition. You want to talk about 50s middle age? Who the fuck's living to 100 as a man?
I don't care. I'm not gonna call us middle aged.
Okay, don't. You don't have to. I'm guessing you're living to your 1002. But right now,
that used to happen before they shortened our telomeres. But you don't want to have that. Y'all want to have that conversation.
I don't know what you talk about. That sound like some Star Wars metachlorian shit. Was that how you use the Force or some shit? I don't fuck.
I was like, wait a minute, did he say something that I don't know about? Because metachlorian.
Chlorine?
Chlorians. I don't know the fuck.
Is that what they put in their pools in the metaverse? That's
what Star Wars niggas use. I don't have a bunch of Star Wars. I have a bunch of Star Wars geeks cussing me the fuck out right now. It's metachlorians. It's the Force. Get the fuck out my face. I don't give a fuck about Star Wars. You telling me about Star Wars, but you better get the fuck away from me.
Apparently, and I'm going to butcher this, humans used to live longer, and then some type of, like, we got genetically modified, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying by who or whatever, but where our telomeres on the end of our, I forget the rest, got got shortened to where as we grow like into your 40s and all that, they start getting smaller, and that's how you age more. But we used to age slower, so we used to live for longer. But now we fucking don't, and you die at like your 80s.
But don't you see them? You ever see pictures? You see them pictures of them old niggas? Like I see pictures of my great grandmother, great grandfather. Like these niggas look 60 at 16. Like how hard was they like? They looked that motherfucking old.
What do you think, bro? What do you think?
I don't guess.
They had a hard life. I guarantee.
They did have a hard life. They live long. They live long as shit. But they look the same age. I guess at 15, that age how they look just stopped.
I think having to go through the adversities might have kept them alive longer than it did when you just Living the life that we live when you don't have to do a lot of physical shit if you don't want to. Everything is done through technology now. So you can just sit in your house and work. You can sit in your house and do whatever. You know what I mean? You don't have to do shit. So your body doesn't have to be, the muscles don't have to be used to doing the shit that they normally do. The shit could just be.
We're going to talk about that because I got a whole thing about technology and why it's good, but it's bad. Oh my gosh.
We need to do a nice little conspiracy theory technology shit because there's a lot of shit they've been talking about with the UFOs and shit lately too.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it yet.
Nah. Let's wrap this shit up. Let's wrap this shit.
Don't you do it yet because I got some good stuff for that.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this shit the fuck up because Kev had to start early for a reason.
I ain't tell my IKEA story, but y'all can fucking.
Yeah. No, tell your IKEA story. No. Tell
we all
men.
IKEA. No, it's not. It's not what happened. We all men. How many of y'all have to put together furniture?
No, my girl puts together IKEA shit. I'll have extra parts.
Good night, everybody.
I put other shit together. I put the flooring in my house. I put my
more of a man than me. All right.
What the fuck? Because I got to put the flooring in my house and I put my roof on.
Oh, I put the roof on. Like you hear the shit that he puts on.
So what? You see me do it.
Niggas tear the roof off. I put it on.
You see me do it. But you see me do the shit. Like I
pour a foundation. I mean, what you want me to do?
I switched the plumbing around in my kitchen to get my sink out the corner to move it a little straight. Yeah.
Niggas just showing off now.
Yeah. Because you talk shit, I should just keep showing off.
Yo, what else you put on your house?
I built rooms. 16 sitter right to the stud, everything. Goddamn right. Built rooms, nigga, like a whole room. Studded the bitch out, sheetrocked it, all that. Yeah. Okay. Tell me about your weak ass IKEA story.
Oh shit.
I can't. It's over now. It's over. Podcast done.
Yeah, see you trying to shit on me. All I say is like my girl put the IKEA shit together. Oh. Kev builds a house and wants to talk shit. That's how the fuck you came on. This nigga don't know to put the IKEA shit on.
I wasn't. I was saying that you build more important things than me.
Why are you shorting your arms up?
That nigga, that's how I love it, nigga.
He shorted them and then balled them up.
Yeah, I'm done, guys. I think I hurt my back by doing that, by the way, but I'm done.
Nigga just threw his back out.
I definitely think I hurt my back by doing that. What y'all got? Y'all got anything else?
Nah, get some. Ben Gay and Icy Hot is our friends at this age, man.
Hey, yo, BioFreeze.
Yeah, I got
BioFreeze.
Yeah, get some of that, bro.
Word.
That's the first thing. I'll be like, my back hurts. Oh, I'll be like, you want to put some BioFreeze? Oh, my arm hurts. Oh, I got a headache. You want some BioFreeze? Like, damn.
Nah.
that nigga soaks in a whole tub of BioFreeze. She go in the bathroom. That nigga look like Wesley Snipes in Demolition Man. When he was born up and Joey, when they froze him.
I don't know why we're doing this.
Just go look at Dwight Ice, Wesley Snipes and Demolition Man. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey yo,
I gotta remember this. Hey man, look, I'm gonna remind y'all, even though that we all know we're live every Sunday now again, and we are streaming to your favorite streaming platform every Tuesday, and we have episodes on YouTube every Friday. Come check us out. You got anything else?
No,
subscribe,
like the page, man. Just go to the Opinionated Podcast page on Facebook. As it is, the Opinionated Podcast, Facebook,
all platforms.
The Opinionated Podcast everywhere. Just like, share, subscribe, man. I hope y'all like the clips, man. They're gonna keep coming.
Have some fun with us. We gonna be talking this man talk, man. Fuck that.
Yo, straight for the men, yo. Man talk. We here for the men. Yo, somebody gotta be here for the men, yo. Kev, you here for the men?
I always been here for the men, y'all. They call me a women basher, which I'm not. I just play both sides of the fence, but I just tell the truth.
That whole
I know. Listen, because I love my women, but sometimes they don't act like they don't do the dumb shit that we do. Like I gotta
pause like every period. Pause. Play both sides of the fence. Pause.
Not pausing, dog. I'm not pausing. I don't use a pause. Shout out to my LBQT community. I don't do the pause. Pause means when you say pause is a way of saying, yeah, I have gay thoughts. It's just not one of them. Pause. Nah, don't do it. I don't have gay thoughts. It's just regular thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead, Drake. Get us out.
I know I'm going to get bombed.
We'll see you guys next week. Please, we'll see y'all next week. In this.
Peace.
In this.
Peace.